Elif is beyond busted at R6. She's breaking all-time records in pretty much all 3 of the bosses. In 4-bitter, people are reaching 100 million plus with her in the team, and another 115 million. Whereas last week we barely scratched 100 million in 4-bitter. In Sonica, again, it pretty much only hinged on your team 1 score, so her impact is not that crazy, but people are still using her, and she is racking up a shit ton of points as well for this team right here. For Dark Starlight is where she is the best at right now. She is like Embla, but just better. She's like doubling the damage of Embla, but keep in mind, if you want to replicate this team, it's not going to work that well for you if you don't have an R6 Sakura, because R6 Sakura does give you a lot of defense to your Espers and also speed. It's very important for the team to have a lot of speed so that they can cycle. So if you don't have this exact team, you're not going to be scoring as well. But I've taken a look at some of the runs, and this team alone, this team 2, scores 80 million by itself. Again, only if you have the right resonance. If you don't have the right resonance, it's still gonna be very good. It's around 50 million, 60 million without R6 Sakura. And then not only that, she's also very good in Ritual Miracle. And right now, it's good to focus on PvE stuff because it does give you the daily rewards as well, right? In APAP, not so much, but I think I can make some teamwork for her. In Andras, she is breaking all-time records. It's just ridiculous. I think, yeah, Artia got a 7-turn team on Andras. Look at the gap. 16 turns and 7 turns. And it's not just in Ritual Miracle that she's good in. She's also very good in Shadow Gale. Okay, rank 1 is not using her, but rank 2 onwards is using her. And she's getting a shit ton of score. She's not the best for Shadow Glow because she is multi-hitting, and in PvP she's not the best as well. But she is currently the best DPS in the game for Falsetto Fantasy and also the Ritual Miracle that she is in. Even better than Sloan in Falsetto Fantasy, by the way. Yeah, I think I've made up my mind. Embla went from like rank 2 to rank 3 best DPS in the game in a matter of weeks, which is crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna do some summons. Hopefully I get her first copy from this 10 pull that I'm about to do. I'm just gonna do 1 10 pull because I need the crystals for the bootleg market. It's only up for a week. Okay, we didn't get it. And I also have a lot of platinum records. I do have enough WISHSTONES to R6 her immediately, but I'm hoping I get at least 1 copy of her from this, summons right here. It's only a 5% chance to get a legendary Esper, and it's less than 1% chance to get her, but one can hope, right? I have 16 of this. I've been saving for, 8 months? I don't think I'm even gonna get 1 legendary out of it because to get 1 legendary, you would need on average 20 summons. We'll see though. If we can pull 2 legendaries, that's already pretty huge. It's probably best to save this platinum records for future. If you don't really desperately need an R0 Esper right now. For me, I really need her to be at R0 because I don't really like to spend 100 WISHSTONES on the first copy because there's like 30 WISHSTONES wasted, right? Because the resonance only costs 70. So I try my best to get 1 copy of the R0 before I go into the dupes. But the reason why it's best to probably save this platinum records is because there is a chance that they might buff it or just straight up remove them from the game and then change the platinum records for Nexus Crystals equivalent, which is just way better. They've done this in the past where they remove materials or resources from the game and then they will reward you, or they will convert the material into Nexus Crystals equivalent. And there was one point in the game where they removed, I think it was SSM from the game, Super Sound Matrix Stones. They removed that thing from the game and they converted it into Nexus Crystals. And at that point, those who have been saving up the SSM got like almost 100,000 Nexus Crystals. Me personally, I was completely free to play back then, and I got, I think it was 80 or 60,000 Nexus Crystals from all of the conversion. Yeah, it's not looking too good. I'm only getting epics. It's only 5% chance to get legendary Esper. So yeah, just save this stuff. It's not worth summoning it unless again you really want to get an R0 copy of an Esper. Oh, this is so bad, man. I don't even know what to say right now. I'm kind of speechless. I mean, I have only 16 summons to begin with, which, you know, on average you need 20 of the records to get even one legendary. So this is, you know, I should have expected this in the first place. I got 0 legendary from this summon. That's just sad, man. But yeah, let me just real quick get her to R6. Again, before you summon for her, she is a unit that is R6 or bust. If you don't have her at R6, she's mostly just like Jingwei, the 4-star, but just slightly stronger. I'm just gonna summon her up until she is at R5, because in the next video I'm gonna be showcasing her at R5 versus R6, and you'll see the stark difference between her, you know, R5 and R6, because R6 is where she becomes an insane beast for bossing contents because of the sheer amount of damage that she's doing, right? Her multipliers is 120% on her S1 and 220% on her S3. So in total, she's doing 340% damage. But her Lion Stance buff gives her 40% attack, and that is multiplied by her total attack, right? It is additive to attack buff, but not additive to any other attack avenues. So if you have attack buff on her, it's gonna be a 1.3 plus 0.4% multiplier on her. Alright, I think that's her R6. Hopefully I didn't overspend. So yeah, stay tuned for the next video where I'm gonna showcase her at R5 and also R6. Ciao.